Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be looking into two things. We're going to be looking into the rumoured balcony appearance, and we are also going to be looking into the question that has come up in the press: is Meghan going to wear a tiara at the coronation if she arrives? So look, I thought we could do this two ways. We'll look at the overall reading, and then we'll look into Meghan's energy, and then we'll look into Harry's energy. So yeah, and just see where these stories are coming from, if there's any truth in them. You know, we'll have a little bit of a dig around, if you will, into the whole situation. So I have been kindly gifted the animal tarot, so thank you very much, the Amazon fairies, you know who you are. And we're going to use this to have a look at the overall energy of the situation regarding tiaras and balcony appearances, because one thing came out was the coronation plans have come out, and that states that there's only working members of the royal family on the balcony. So yeah, and tiara wise, with Meghan comes, would you get to wear a tiara, etc. I want to know where these stories keep coming up from, because it's kind of convenient in my mind. I don't know why. So we shall have a look, bearing in mind that my brain is a little bit today, and also I've been pretty out of it this week. So if I haven't got the whole story straight, please let me know down in the comments. I have been trying to keep up with the royals, but it's been a bit of a mad one. So let us have a look and see if this has got any truth in it whatsoever. Judgment, the moving of boundaries. I would say somebody's trying to get some attention away from something. Very much. They don't like the way they are being discussed. The Page of Cups in reverse. What's crossing it? The whole situation. I really feel that this has got something to do with visas, entries, and it's definitely got something to do with somebody's disclosure of hedonism. That's straight off the bat. What's known about the situation? We have got the Seven of Swords. They are moving everything around. They are moving this all around, this sleight of hand. They are trying to make us see and react to different things. So they are, I feel like these stories have come out and transpired because they are trying to play the media, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, etc. King of Cups underneath. Now this could be to do with those charges of using illicit substances. It could be all of that hedonism that we've seen that's been revealed in Harold's spare book, or Harry's spare book, whatever you call them. The Page of Cups in reverse crossing over, and the King of Cups underneath. Now the King of Cups, I would usually say, would be like William or something like that, but in this context, one, it could be getting at William and trying to make him appear to be petty in the long term. That could be certainly something. But with the Page of Cups crossing over, that could well be them. Look, they've got themselves in a spot. With the Judgment card in reverse and the Page of Cups crossing, I would believe that it's this immaturity, this this need for attention and adoration, and this outpouring of, oh yeah, I've done coke, I've done this, I've done that, and there it's left them in an uncomfortable position, and you know that uncomfortable position is immigration. Page of Swords leading up to the situation. Interesting. Now, usually I'd say the pages were the children, because we'd have both George and a little bit here. However, this is regarding the balcony and the tiara raising their heads this week. I don't think that Harry envisaged he'd have any problems with his visa. He's come out of there in a kind of petty fighting way, so he's never even thought about it. But all of this, I think the distraction regarding the balcony and the tiaras, from my instant, I mean, it could change as the reading goes on, don't get me wrong, but the instant thing is it's a distraction from immigration. Now that Two of Pentacles, it's not about being in control, is it? There's the Queen of Cups in reverse. There is some money venture they are trying to leverage within this as well. We've got the Two of Pentacles here, and we've got the Queen of Cups surrounding it. So there's this imbalance that they have. They've not been able to steady themselves. They're not to be able to get out of a rut. They are basically kind of financially, that we would think they were absolutely fine, but there's something happening there. There is some chaos there. They aren't being able to get their footings quite rightly. The Queen of Cups surrounding the whole situation is they all of a sudden look even less and less like Princess Diana. I mean, at the end of the day, you never heard about Princess Diana taking a bag of mushrooms or taking away a load of coke or whatever. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This valor that he has not. There is this valor that he doesn't have. There is this valor that has missed the mark. There is this valor that he is missing. And they are very concerned about his standing. So I feel like they are trying to take everything off there. But there we have something coming up with the Four of Swords. They are going to get timed out around this whole situation. They are going to have to respect and be brought into line and have some quiet time, because they are going to have to deal with something regarding this situation. Now let's have a look how Megan's is, and we shall see if we can match up any of the cards. If you're new to my channel, we do multi-layered readings, so we can see if any cards match over, any themes come through, you know. So this is the overall energy, and it's a bit of a mess, to be honest. Don't look like they're getting any tiaras to me, or any balconies, but let's have a look. It seems like it's a load of... Okay, so let's have a look and see where Megan is on this. straight away we have got the Six of Swords there. She knows in a way that she has to stay relevant. She knows she has to stay relevant. So she needs to make this journey. She wants to make this journey. It might be an easy journey for her, but she wants to make it. What's crossing over her? The Eight of Wands in reverse. This is all a mirage, guys. This is all just noise and noise and noise. Is she going? Isn't she going? Is she going? Isn't she going? It's an easy way to keep your name in the headlines. It's like getting to the top, I don't know, of the algorithms. It's like getting to the top of anything. It's keeping her name in there and relevant and relevant. So yeah, the Eight of Wands, I would say that she has got a lot of people who are around her that help her navigate PR, navigate doing what do you call it, doing all of this. But I don't think she realizes she's getting herself into more and more mess. The King of Cups underneath, the King of Cups above. I would say we're hearing a lot of noise about this is because she is concerned. She is concerned about that tarnishing of the image through Harry's drug use, because we have got the King of Cups in reverse underneath. What's driving the situation, what's known about the situation. Okay, so we know it's a distraction technique. They've got pals in the media who are doing this. We have got Two of Swords. This is all about weighing things up. She is in two minds about it all. She is in two minds. She's weighing up something, guys. There's the Seven of Swords. Was that the Seven of Swords above, or was that the Five of Swords? I think it was Seven of Swords. Yeah. So we know that things have been murked around, and we know that these stories and everything are coming out really regarding all of this. Is it's basically distraction. There's Two of Pentacles. There's disruption. Things are difficult getting on her feet. It's what was on their mind and what's coming up for them. They are going to have a very disruptive time. They are not going to be able to get balance. They are not going to be able to get things going on. What's on her mind? We have got the High Priestess in reverse, and we have got the Four of Wands in reverse as well. So she's very much thinking of how things were, the optics around the Queen's funeral. She's feeling very, very, very misguided, I would say, because you've got the Four of Wands in reverse there. I would say that things are a little bit messy. Things aren't structured. She's definitely not happy within her home life at the minute. She's definitely having this kind of fear of, yeah, there's concerns, there's something hanging over from the last visit to the UK, from the Queen's passing to now. What she's hoping for massive change, okay? She's hoping for everyone to really take interest in her and have a change of opinion of her. But we've got the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, coming in. So she's going to look aggressive. There's going to be a coming out outcome to this where they look aggressive. They look like they're coming in and attacking. And really, it's a time where people are needing to take a time out, but we've got this noise going on. With the Four of Swords, this is a time out. They should be taking a time out, but we have got the Knight of Swords coming on, swooshing in there to correct things. So I wonder if she's going to do any more interviews or anything like that. Now I'm going to use the Trash Panda Tarot for a Harry. Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is something to do with legal things starting off. Like we go back to the start of the reading, and I'm really feeling that he is definitely feeling some kind of way since people have been talking so openly about his visa application. He mightn't be feeling overly great about it. He may want to start doing he may want even fancy starting doing legal challenges with anybody discussing it. The Six of Wands crossing over in reverse. Of course, it's that glory card. So he doesn't see how there's anything. It's interesting how the drugs came out for both the first, for Meghan straight away, and for Harry, it's coming out from glory. He really doesn't see it necessarily as anything to do with him doing anything wrong. He just doesn't like having the mick taken out of him. The Eight of Cups. So he really does need to walk away, but he's not going to walk away. Interestingly enough, the King of Cups underneath again. See what I mean about doing multi-layered? I think he is in denial to how much of a problem he has caused himself with the Cups energy, the King of Cups in reverse energy. Of course, the King of Cups in reverse, it's somebody who, you know, uses illicit substances. It doesn't have to be a water sign. It's not at all. And because we're talking about the balcony and things within there, it could well link to William not letting them or wanting them on the balcony. And we may well hear that in the future. We may hear how it's all William's fault, because apparently everything is William's fault anyway. But this can also be relating to the drugs. The Ten of Wands, the boundaries crossing over. Again, we've got boundaries. He feels like he's had a weight lifted off his shoulders, but he doesn't necessarily see the damage. In the past, he didn't see the damage he's caused himself until right about now, and this is why I feel we feel hearing those balcony stories. The King of Wands is there. It's interesting because this can be very much like kind of Meghan's energy in a way, because she is a one sign. There's that very disruptive, PR driven, schmaltzy kind of thing that they've tried to do. We are just like so wholesome and stuff. When really they are very, very like overly aggressive with how like they want it to be genuine, but they're shouting at everyone saying like, look at me, I'm a good person, while hitting you in the head. They are just very kind of like, nah. We're going to get some PR drive around him. 10 of Pentacles, what's on his mind? Wealthy families, separated from them. And the Page of Wands. I would say that there is a massive, massive disjoint between the royal family and him now. Even more so. The Page of Wands there surrounding him he is feeling like he needs to lash out and maybe do some kind of like chatting, showing off. He wants to like have his he wants to kind of like claim things back. He wants to get back into the spotlight. The Magician in reverse. What's hoping for is in action. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, so he's going to get tied up into knots, and look, they're both going to come across and do kind of like more kind of aggressive-y things in the next few months. I would suggest that Harry will go first and then Meghan goes second, with regards to trying to fix their image in a way. He thinks he's gotten himself out of a mess, and that might be from taking respite. I don't know, maybe he's going to go into like some kind of rehab or some kind of mental health thing. I'm not sure, but there is something respite coming up here. For Meghan, she is definitely going to be striving forward, and I would say after the coronation, and maybe doing some more interviews, but she'll come across as seemingly aggressive and seemingly hostile. So yeah, this is a mess, guys. I would say with the King of Cups in reverse 3 times that this is to do with, mostly to do with covering up the fact that a lot has been made about his drug use. I feel like it's a diversion tactic, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, etc. I feel like it's a tactic so he doesn't have to necessarily take accountability. I feel like there's gonna have a lot of people on his back regarding this, and he's definitely felt some pressure from it, because we've got the Ace of Swords there in reverse. He's thinking about law, and he's thinking about law enforcement, and he's actually thinking about maybe lawyering up regarding something to do with his immigration status story. And we definitely have some information regarding to why they are doing it. Now, from whether they will go, look, she wants to. I don't think he's that keen. I don't see travel ahead for them, either of them. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse there. I would say he's absolutely more or less done with his family. And yeah, so we'll do some readings with the for the royal family members about how they feel about it in the coming few days, and then we might have a definitive answer whether they're coming or not. Off this reading, nah, definitely not in a tiara, definitely not on the balcony, even if they are kind of in the back row next to Uncle Andrew. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for listening to me ramble on, if you've made it this far. Sorry I haven't been about this week. I haven't been very well. So yeah, thanks for being here, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.